appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir. My pleasure.
Yeah, give us a little background about yourself.
Well, Zeke comes from Ezekiel Martinez. My first name is Ezekiel. I started boxing at the age of 8. You know, my father has always been a fan of boxing. It's always been around family, you know, grandpa and uncles and stuff. And I just kind of like was intrigued by it, and just one day kind of asked him, you know, can I try? At 8 years old, I asked him like, I want to do that, you know. So he went to Walmart and bought some, you know, Walmart gloves and, you know, made some mitts, and we started off like that, hitting mitts. I was actually born in Detroit, Michigan, and raised out here though, so I started there. Got here 7, went to 8 years old, went to a gym. From there on, went to tournaments, got around other team members, other coaches, you know, and just went to tournaments. And
At 8?
At 8 years old, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Friends involved in it all, or just family driven?
Friends along too, boxing friends grew up with, you know, and it was a good experience growing up too. It taught me a lot of, I feel that it taught me a lot of things still to this day, you know, that I was unconscious of back then. You know, boxing taught me a lot of just a lot of discipline, just to be able to take some orders from another male. You know, a lot of people have complexities with that. You know, just with boxing growing up, I always been told what to do. You know, go run, go, you know, 10 miles. So
yeah. And speaking of that, what is some of the whether it's life advice, ring advice, what resonates in your mind? What do you hear in your head from your coaches of the past and so forth?
Well, just mainly just, man, what you need, what you want to accomplish, you have to put the work in. You know, just work. You have to work. You can't accomplish and have a vision and have a goal and not have that mindset of a competitor, of being disciplined, of, you know, other people make me tighten up, you know, other people, other boxers. That's why I like to get around better boxers. I like to get around boxers that have been pro a little bit longer than me, because it shows me, okay, you know, I'm adjusting and picking up things from what I'm lacking in, you know. So it's gonna be a nice journey. You know, I'm 2-0 right now with 1 knockout. August 23rd, coming up right here at the Ritz. I'll be in my 3rd pro fight. You know, and
awesome. What does a day in the life of Zeke look like? Like, what's your average day?
So I wake up 4:30. I work Monday through Friday, same time, 4:30. I get there at 6, start 6:30, and get off at 2:15. And from there, get to the house, shower, relax a little bit, and get ready for the gym. Go to the gym around 5 o'clock, whether it's my gym, whether we got sparring set up in another gym or another gym, you know, and it'd be done probably about 7, shower, and that's my day.
You know, a lot of people, I don't think, realize that, but you know, in a lot of sports, in the professional level, you know, not amateur level, even the professional level, a lot of sports, men's soccer, things like that, all very similar in that people don't realize you guys have regular lives, you have regular jobs, plus you're taking on training efforts and a lifestyle that allows you to be a professional in your sport.
Right.
You know, it's a full commitment. You have regular everybody commitments, and then you have professional athlete commitments. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. Olympics as well too. You know, people don't realize what it takes.
Yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle. It's definitely, you have to really you have to be kind of attracted to it, you know, to the lifestyle, to the competition, to the environment, everything, you know, because if you don't, it's every day we deal with it. You know, my dad, man, pick some, man. You know, he'll joke with me like, man, this is hard. It's a lot of work. And we've been doing this for, you know, then cutting weight for the fight, all type of things come in this, you know.
Yeah.
But it keeps me focused. I use it. I use the pressure, as many angles it's coming from, but I use it to keep it as guidelines, you know.
Right.
I use the things that's you know, but if it's me, you know, we all human, so I might make a mistake. I might want to do but I utilize like people, scenarios, things that happen, and it keeps me in check, keeps me focused.
How do you what do you use for focus methods? Like, how do you manage before a fight mentally? Like, it's one thing to see how do you prepare. I'm not just saying how do you prepare. I mean, we know the basic routines. We've all seen that sort of stuff. But what's going on in your head that's you're using to keep yourself focused and to be you in the best space that you need to be in?
Yeah. So during as days get closer to the fight, I get very distant from people too as well. Like conversations and certain things that is not about the fight, and certain things I kind of like lock into that. I really don't respond much. So a lot of people they start to realize, okay, he gets this way during the fight. I get quiet. I listen to music as well. Music assists with me with building up that like strong focus, and just like I said, I've been boxing since 8 years old, so it's really not another man. We're the same weight class. We're the same. It's not no another man that nervousness or something I can't get over. When that bell rings.
Right. You've been working on it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not your first fight. Right.
Yeah, I'm a fighter, sir. So it's in life too as well. Not just in the ring, in life as well.
Right.
Right, in life as well.
Is there a misconception or something that a lot of people think or your friends think? We've all seen those memes where like what my mom thinks I do, what my friends think I do, what my kids think I do. Like, is there something continuously that people think about you as a professional boxer that's just a complete misconception?
Well, at the moment they think like I'm just getting so much money and stuff like that. They might think quick like, what? How much you? They automatically think you're a professional boxer, like you're getting, So it's business. This is I'm just scratching the surface of my career, So this is it's a sport of business. So it's a lot of other things involved than just the athlete fighting and winning.
Right. Like you said, you have regular work life, regular family life, everything like everybody else has, and then on top of that, you're training and working as a professional fighter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a long day.
It's a long day. My favorite part of the day is closing it, ending it.
Yeah.
Yeah, finish it. Start the next day, put the work in.
That's great. So I think we've kind of covered this a little bit when you opened about your family. But talk a little bit about the people that are on your team. This is an individual sport, but I understand that there's collaborations and so forth. But let's talk about the people that don't fight, the people that are on your team that are not in the ring.
Right, the support. And I definitely have. Without them, I wouldn't be here in this position. I'm an athlete. I'm a fighter. I've been, fast, all around the board. A good, got it. But without my support team, my mom, my father, still have them. I got a coach. I got the gym I'm at. I got some just good, genuine people around that have their hands in maybe promoting businesses, or maybe a shirt company, or maybe just whatever it is that they got their hands in. They feel like just everybody assisting, and it's coming out. It's blooming. It's really blooming. Like in the next, and I have a couple fights set up still for the end of this year. So by the end of next year, next year is really. It's gonna start blooming this career.
That's exciting.
Yes, sir, it is.
So tell me a little bit then about what you would say to, and obviously you've got history going all the way back to starting fighting when you're 8 years old. Mm-hmm. What do you say to a young individual that's interested in following in the footsteps? Someone that I want to be a fighter. What do you tell that guy, that kid?
Stay focused. Keep that scope. It's hard. You can't really, because life is it's a journey. It's an experience. So that kid at that age, we could tell him, and really the only thing that I could catch his influence or catch his attention is by he can relate to my image. So now I got his attention to say something that maybe might stick in his head. But another male, older male, another kid, you tell him something, you know, they forget that the next day, you know. So it's just about experiencing, making mistakes. Like, we're all gonna make mistakes and learning from them. That's what I would tell them. You're gonna make mistakes, learn from them, and as fast as you can, get back on track and structure yourself, and you know, focus on accomplishing what you want to accomplish.
So it's you're really looking at a young age, really, to be considering things farther down the line, and that's probably true of any competitive athlete, honestly, that wants to be successful at it. You know, it has to be their idea. They have to see things downrange. They can't just, you know, this can't be something that they want to do today, and, you know, maybe Saturday they'll go fishing or something.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Let's talk about a couple fun things. I'd like to end on a couple fun things. What's your favorite ring walk song?
Well, my pro debut, I did come out with Hail Mary, the Tupac song, but it was remixed in a person from Orlando, so I connected to that song. You know, everybody knows Tupac, the Tupac Hail Mary song, so the fact that he remixed it and he's from Orlando, so I came out with that. But
that's awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
Keep it local, collaborative, but yeah, you still get the music.
But everybody, you know, the crowd could connect when they heard the hook. You know, everybody knows that.
That's right. That's
So,
awesome.
It was nice.
And then, what's your favorite post-fight meal?
I'm going to say some sweet potatoes and some fish, some type of fish, like salmon maybe.
I like it. That sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, Zeke, we'll really appreciate you taking the time to come in here and talk with us about it.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to the
I
fight.
appreciate you.
All right, enjoy the journey, man.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.